誠なる一撃見せてみよ。視野に値せぬ天を突き地をうがつ。視野に値せぬうぬが修羅見せてみよ。
Woo! Put your quarters on the glass. Rev 5 here, doing Champions Edition tonight. A little bit something different. Got some notes. Got a couple pages of notes. Learning some new things. Gonna be getting out the kitchen and bringing it to you. And, you know, even though I'm out of the kitchen, I can't go correct without somebody to catch my back. You know, I always got to watch myself. And, you know, when I'm not the maniac on Fridays, you know, I like to present myself in such a manner where I don't seem like such a maniac. And I need someone who keeps me truth, keeps me grounded, keeps it real. And there's nobody who keeps it more real than my man. You know him. You need to like, share, subscribe on his YouTube and Twitch if you haven't already. Let's give it up for my man, Mike of All Trades. Mike, how you doing, my man?
I'm good. I'm good. It's weird being here on YouTube. So first off, hi YouTube. You know, if this was Twitch, I'd play my intro video. You know, but lucky I'm not in control because I play my video right now.
Can we do this here? Is this it? Is this what it is?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I just dropped it in there. It might be.
Woo!
Wait, that's not it. 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 That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Where the hell is it at? Because I did it. I did it. Right? Hold on. This one? Question mark? Yeah. Try that one.
Is this the one with you on the toilet at the beginning?
Maybe. Oh, guys, you guys hear the music. You hear the theme, the anthem. He's coming to the channel right now. You can see him opening the door, getting ready, reaching over, about to turn on the machines. Next, proceeding over to get ready to turn on his PC, turning on the lights. He's prepping for a show, ladies and gents. Well, Cole, I don't know if the chat's ready to see him perform. I think that he's been a little nervous lately. It doesn't matter what you think, Pat. Mike of all trades is here to perform. He's a stud. Well, that's not really impartial, Cole. Cole, can you just sit back and listen? The head of the streaming table is getting ready to walk onto his throne. I don't know about you guys, but this stream has a big fight feel to it tonight. Well, of course it does, Cole. Anytime he steps into the arena, he's ready to take on all challengers. Anyone who thinks that they're a better streamer than him. You might be right there, McAfee, but can Mike of all trades perform the way he's supposed to tonight? Oh, let the haters hate. That's what they do anyway. Well, you know, Michael, Mike of all trades has been dominating the Twitch community for over 1,000 days. His reign is unmet. He can't be stopped. Shut up, Cole. He's introducing himself. Now entering his office, his domain, his place to conduct business. The streamer that you came to see. The one that makes your feet dance, and the streams that make you put you in a trance. Mike of all trades, the most dominant content creator, Twitch streamer, all-around entertainer that you've ever seen. And while you sit and you bask in all of this and everything that he does, just know that he is the head of your streaming table. You ready, stream? You ready to get to it? I'm not ready. The stream doesn't start until you acknowledge me. Acknowledge me, chat, with hype emotes. Acknowledge me. Yo, and this is when I talk a bunch of trash, like, yo, what's going on, everybody? Good evening, et cetera, you know what I mean? And then, yo, look at the belt on menacingly, you know what I mean? And then, yo, hold up the ones, because we the ones, and then, hit the button, because, you know, hit the button. Okay, so, all right. Acknowledge
Respect.
me to you.
Respect.
Me. Let me throw that out. All right.
Respect,
All
man.
right.
I like it.
Let's get to it because that's Dick. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. Come back in. I didn't mean to do that, Mike. Fuck. The wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, hit the right button. Oh no, what happened? How do I do that? There he is.
Rev, did you kick me out?
I did. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I did not mean
to. Yo, chat. Yo, just so we're clear, Rev kicked me out.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. God damn.
Just because he kicked me out, chat. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that's funny. How
you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, it's good to be here. Thank everybody for hanging out. If you're not watching a Rev stream on my channel, yo, open up 2 windows. You know what I mean? Open up 2 windows. Watch both. You know what I mean? Support both people at the same time. And if you're watching in my stream, I appreciate you even hanging out. You know what I mean?
So, hey, we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. First of all, I don't ever get out of my lane, right? I stay with the fight game, the retro fight game community, and that's kind of where I like to be at right now. And there's a lot of retro, there's just fight game news, everything from like Street Fighter going into Brawlhalla to the new King of Fighters to the new character in Street Fighter to the new Killer Instinct cab. Like, man, tis the season to be a fight game fan or what, man?
Yeah, it's a little insane. You also forgot to mention Multiverses and the League of Legends, the Riot game, fighting game they just showed off, which looks really freaking good. Was it Project J or Project M or something like that? It looks really freaking good. Yeah, fighting games are experiencing a nice boom right now. A very nice.
They really are. They really are. Well, listen, man, I want to get to what we came here to talk about, right? So originally there was a lot of news about IIRCade, and you watched IIRCade.
Yeah, IIRCade. You don't want people to like, rip your head off.
IIRCade. So you watched this whole damn stream with me, right?
I did. I was waiting for about 30 minutes for it to start.
Soup to nuts, man. Soup to nuts. There's a lot. I got 4 pages of notes almost.
Holy crap.
They talked about a lot of shit, man. And I don't want to get into like a lot of the stuff they talk about. Like they talked about their holiday sale. I don't know if their holiday sale is a sale to, get rid of the cabs that they have on hand, or they're just in a holiday mood, or both, right?
Well, they
free up operating income.
Well, they addressed that. They said that it was just a holiday sale and everybody needs to calm down because, it's the holidays and sales occur. So it's nice that they address that concern. And it makes complete sense. It's just when you as a consumer or someone who may be interested in the product or is a fan of the product, you see cabinets on Amazon for $2.99 or on their website you see them for $3.99. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat here before we go too deep on this rabbit hole, man. First, we got Super King, man. Super King, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to Die in the House, man. Endless One Up, appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you, man. Console Fanboy. We're giving opinions. What do you think, Mo?
So, I just want to say disclaimers right now because I don't know what's about to fly out of either one of our mouths. So, please remember that this is our opinions and our opinions alone, but our opinions will be based off of factual information that was delivered to us. So keep that in mind.
You're getting called out. Console Fanboy says he wants to battle you tonight in something.
What do you want to battle me tonight in, sir?
We'll find out. We'll find out. My God, he says impromptu champions edition because I know how much he sucks. Ooh, Trinity. How you doing, Storm Queen? Appreciate you being here.
Hey, girl.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have some action here. Dang, bro. Looks like you're hoarding. Who? Me?
Who? You?
You?
Me?
You got a lot of turkey decorations going on in the back, bro.
Bro, I literally have, all I have up is the Grinch because, it's the Grinch. So,
and then you always have the candy canes laid across everything?
Okay, so it's a little candy stripe, and that's it. There's nothing else. Like, literally, there's literally nothing else. It's just the Grinch and the candy stripe thing. That's all right. That's it. It's festive. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
We're not going to see a little elf on the shelf in the background or anything.
People do that.
Maybe
people do that.
Bro, your room respect, says Console Fanboy. Dude, you got a good background.
Wait, have you never like really like? It's just
people don't see it.
It's just a room, bro. Like like
I just found you on Twitch the other day, man. For real.
Oh well.
Seriously, I knew about you from YouTube, and I didn't even realize you were doing Twitch. Your Twitch is legit, yo.
Yeah, because it's so. I guess I can explain that real fast before we get really deep into it. I stream on Twitch because when I was doing gameplay stuff here on YouTube, nobody was really like, whatever. But so I streamed gameplay stuff over. That's a lot of hats. Yes,
bro, your hat game is real. Your hat game is real. We got a whole bunch of comments. I'm gonna speed them up a little. Okay, fine. I won't battle you in Champions Edition. I changed my mind, he said. Rev, when I die, I want you to speak at my funeral. For a small fee, we can talk, Zero Hero.
Mm-hmm.
Opinions on AEW versus WWE. Maybe that's for a future stream, because I think you and I could talk real talk on that topic right there.
All day.
And we got to get this man, when we do talk about it, we got to get this man involved right here. Super King.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be good. All that getting kicked out. Here we go. Chances of having impromptu, even still calling each other out. Don't forget the Nickelodeon brawl. See, all right, we're caught up on chat. I'm going to keep this going now.
I wasted $50 on that. Let's not talk about that game.
Did you really, man? See, I can't get down on that.
My son wanted to play it, so I bought it. You know what I mean? And yeah, no.
You know, yeah, I feel you. You know, here's another thing, man. Going back to what we came to talk about, this IIRCade thing, man. They have an opportunity maybe to get some of these brawlers on that cabinet. There's an opportunity with the handles, that the way their controllers work, I think it would work well with an arcade joystick.
Yeah.
They could do well to get some of these things. Now with the online play, before we get there, they also talked about new cabs. Like, I don't care about the skin cabs like so much. Like, are you a big skin guy?
I mean, I like my own skin, but as far as cabinets go, no. Like, if it's not offering something exclusive, I mean, that's kind of, it's a moot point to me. You know, I don't need a Toe Jam and Earl, or, you know what I mean, another Beach Buggy Racing 2 like skin cabinet. That doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, dude, Toe Jam and Earl. I was like, what the fuck?
You know, it's so funny. I was like, yo, I saw that. And I'm like, I didn't even play that when I was a kid on my Genesis. You know what I mean? Like, but people freak out about it. Like, it's the greatest thing in the world. And I'm just kind of like, I'm happy for you. Right. I'm happy for you.
You know, one thing I was looking at Jong's top 5 and Michael's top 5. They both gave like their top 5s on what they like on sale, right? Like, they had like some Viking Mario game, and then they had like a shooting game, and then like a puzzle game. We got to a fighting game called Bloodstorm, and it was, listen, man, I'm gonna keep it real. That game looks so janky. It was unbelievable. Have you ever heard of this game?
No, I've heard of Bloodstorm on like an episode of The Simpsons. I've never heard of that game, and then I saw it, and I was just kind of like, oh.
I gotta pull it, and I'm not honestly, I'm not talking shit here, but I gotta pull this up, right? Like, we're just doing real talk, right? That's how we're rolling.
Right. Yeah. That's if we're doing this is going to be complete 100, no sugarcoat, no fluff. That's why I had the disclaimer.
Then let's do this right here. Right? Let's go down the rabbit hole. Throw this up on the stream. I mean, this is what we're looking at, bro. Like, this is Blood Gaming. So you're using like, and I said I'd never look at websites, right, and talk about games and shit. Mm-hmm. But like, you're literally looking like some Time Killers graphics. I don't know, man. What do you think?
I man, like, it's hard. Like, if I'm gonna play a game that looks like that, I want it to be good. You know what I mean? I wanted to have some controls, and it sucks because, like, I've never touched it, but you just watching it, it has like this, just such a bad flow to it, and I'm just like, well,
like they jumped and bounced.
Right. And I'm like, man, like, for much crap as I call about Clay Fighters, man, it looked better than that. Like just real.
Not looking forward to Blood Fighter or Bloodstorm. And then, so Rage of the Dragons. This is the other one. Have you played Rage of the Dragons?
No.
I'm intrigued. It feels like a Marvel / King of Fighters crossover kind of game. It really does. I've seen it. I'm not saying I'm running out and spending $700 on a cabinet for Rage of the Dragons. Make no mistake about it.
Right.
But I think it's a move in the right direction. But that's the other fighting game that they got, that they're highlighting on that sale. So,
well, at least they're making strides. They're making strides to go forward. So there's that,
You're right. They are. And there's some big strides that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. That was cool. Shout out. They also got that beat 'em up game, right? And so, like, they dropped like a huge ass update on this beat 'em up game. And that was fucking crazy. Like, it's like what's that game called? What's that game that you play?
Are you talking about the update they did for Mayhem Brawlers? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, there you go. Mayhem Brawlers.
Yeah.
Do you play that game?
No, I've never touched it. It looks really good because it kind of looks like Streets of Rage. It looks like Streets of Rage 4. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's interesting. Like, I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And there's an update. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I could get into.
So Zero Hero said Bloodstorm is the arcade that Daniel Pesina did the ad for, that caused the breakup for Mortal Kombat.
Ooh.
Dude, Bloodstorm literally is the girlfriend that broke up Mortal Kombat's relationship.
The side piece. That's rough.
Friendship. Oh man.
Paycheck.
It's delusional for people to like that game, says Console Fanboy. Yeah, I'm not sold on it. There is right there in the picture. That's what it's known for. Yeah, like, Doo-doo butter. That game looks like trash, says Sosa fan bam.
Yo, shout out to Sosa fan bam for the Terry Bogard hat. Respect, yo, +2 for
It's
you.
pretty legit, man. The King of Fighters. I'm hearing good things, man. I'm hearing good things. What they need to do is go get Neo Geo. Yeah. I mean, I love the Samurai Showdown, but you can play Samurai Showdown on PlayStation right now, right? Like every Samurai Showdown on
you
PlayStation.
Play all the Sam shows. I think you can. Can you play Sam Show 6? I think you can, because I have 5. Yeah, you can play 6 too. Yeah, and the SNK Neo Geo collections on PS4 and PS and Xbox. Yeah.
That's crazy, right? Like, I'm not saying no, but it's a good call, Zero here. I think they would help them. RB says also that shitty indie beat 'em up. Damn. Also that shitty indie beat 'em up on IIRCade. Wanna be Streets of Rage 4? They sell that garbage. Damn, RB ain't messing around, dude.
Look. It looks good. I've never touched it before, but it looks good. But we all know in editing, especially with Marvel Avengers. Look for that video tomorrow on my channel. You can make anything look good until it's in motion. So
yeah, dude.
Real
talk. That's real talk. They need better titles for fighting. Mayhem Brawlers is trash. Trust. Okay, well, all right.
Is it really? Because literally they were over there trying to finesse cats in that stream for that 1999, talking about how good it is. Legit. So I don't know. Well, hello UAG.
What up,
I'm here.
man?
You can start. We've been here for like 22 minutes, so probably been here for like 18 of it.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
You can start. Thank you, UAG. You late as hell. I'll leave it alone. I'll leave it alone. All right, here we go. There are fun 2-player games. They've also had many shoot 'em ups. So like the shoot 'em ups seem cool. Yeah. Like I don't mind shoot 'em ups, but like we'll talk. We'll talk soon.
Rev, can you hear this? Can you hear this, Rev? You can hear that?
Yeah.
Good. So that means the stream can hear it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. Yo, you can't up a shoot 'em up. I'm sorry. Yo, bleep button will get used tonight. Sorry.
It's true. It's cool. Hey man, listen, man. If that's what gets you a gift at Christmas, you do you. Hello guys. What Giovanni Castaldo? Here's what you're watching, man. We're talking IIRCade. They just did this big ass announcement. They talked about some sales. They talked about some updates to the Streets of Rage game. What's it called? Mayhem Brawlers.
Mayhem Brawlers, yeah.
Console Fanboy says, why can't the community just be honest and be like, hey, I have no idea what I'm looking at? Console Fanboy, you do that. You're part of the community and you keep it real, man. Right?
They have to do that because you have to have something to look forward to.
I can't handle Sam Show 6 or King of Fighters 15. Sam Sosa fam, I gotta tell you, man. After CVS 2, I think that's it for me. Everything after CVS 2, it's not my flavor.
You never played King of Fighters 14?
No.
14 is pretty. 13 and 14 are pretty legit. I did not download the beta for 15, and I completely forgot to download it this weekend. Queen, she streamed it this weekend, so she would know more about it than I do. But 14
might be a good game,
but 13 is great.
My brain is like stuck in 2002 for fighting games, right? And like if I commit more brain storage to new fighting games, I lose basic shit. Like I'll forget like what a doorbell sounds like. It'll be bad. He said Windjammers is the win. Let me be honest. Windjammers 1 is not the win. Windjammers 2 would be the win. Windjammers 1 is like, okay, this is a good consolation gift. When do you get Windjammers 2? Because like I'm just being real. Like you can play I play Windjammers on the Switch, like on my kid's little Switch. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, man. And there's an audience there to play. It's crazy. You play Windjammers or is it too fast?
No. Windjammers is great. I enjoy Windjammers. Like the competitive side of it's fun. It's fast. It's chaotic. You know what I mean? If IIRCade, they got it. So IIRCade, that's I agree with you, AG. From a game standpoint, Windjammers, especially with the other announcements they made tonight, that's a win. Legit. That's a legitimate win.
All right, you're putting it in the win calculator. All right, man. All right, fair enough. You're giving them one. You're giving them one.
Rev. They're not going to have a lot of them tonight. Got to give him.
Well,
some.
listen, man. Listen, don't you know? You got to talk. I like that, right? You know how you ever heard of ups and downs, or like give them.
Yeah. Simon Miller.
Yeah, dude. We got to give them. We got to give these guys one victory over there, right? Like that was how much of a hit bar just went down on Windjammers, right, on the opponent.
like 15%.
15%.
Like
all right.
15%.
See, dude, we got to come up with some shit. We got to talk, Mikey. We're gonna have fun with this. So they just busted 15% combo with announcing Windjammers, so that's good. Let's see if they knock their opponent out here. I'm still drinking the Kool-Aid. Relax, bro. UAG, you are the motherfucking Kool-Aid man. When someone goes arcade 1-up, UAG busts down the wall and my ass comes through with him like, oh yeah, let's be real. Let me ask you, man. Let's keep it honest. Let's keep it 100% to the audience. Do you own an IIRCade?
No, I've been, and literally anybody who watches my content knows, and has been in my live streams knows that since they've been announced the sale, I've been literally on the fence back and forth about buying one. Literally.
I got Big Blue coming next month. Word, bro.
That's
Word. For those of you, go ahead.
No, I was just reading Zero Hero's comment. They're focused on quantity and not quality.
It's a good call out, man. I think one thing I want to call out really quick for those of you who want Big Blue on the cheapest you possibly can, you go to Kohl's, you buy it, you get $180 back, you buy it again, and you return the original and use the Kohl bucks to buy the second one. You're welcome.
Facts.
Cheap as hell. Now, anyways, Windjammers online for $5.99, worth it. Maybe get more games, says Console Fanboy. We're going to talk about that because they talked about, a handful of games, and they talked about online. They talked about if there's a cost. Ooh, that left a bat. That was like sucking today's dick right there when they were talking about a cost for online. What do you think about that?
Bro, what time is it? It's 8:32, right? And I'm still watching the live stream as you speak because John D's in the chat over there right now. And literally, they literally said they're discussing pricing. So we know there's going to be a cost. Let's be real about this.
I'm gonna text John and tell him to quit talking in the chat and to send him over here. Hold on.
So literally, my thing is, and if there's a cost with it, that's okay. But when they showed the sizzle reel for the online play, and I was watching that, what was that? The Breakers or Brawlers, whatever the hell fighting game it was. And you saw you could see that there was no rollback. And so you kept moving forward and going back, and you were like, I'm paying attention with eagle eyes, and I'm like, okay. And the crazy thing is they did that, in a closed off area. They did that in a controlled area network. You know what I mean? So it wasn't across the country. It wasn't down the street or whatever. They were literally next to each other in a controlled environment. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Mike. And so that makes me a little nervous, like legitimate, little nervous. You know what I mean? And
I want to get to that for sure. Definitely.
But you know what I mean? I'm happy that they got online. You know what I mean? Like they got to online, they're giving the customers what they want, they're listening to feedback. And I'll give IIRCade that. Like they're giving the people what they're asking for. And make no mistake, it's hard to implement online into any infrastructure that's already set in stone in place. I think the only thing that kind of bugged me was he was like, yo, that's what they wanted to do day one. Well, if it's what you want to do day one, then why not just delay and then launch with this feature?
No, I get that. I can respect that. From a business perspective, you launch.
I get that. But Rev, think about what's more appealing to you in the year 2021. Remember, this thing came out during a pandemic. What's more appealing? The ability to play online with your friends who you can't even really see at that point in time, or be able to play by yourself and then wait. What is UAG correct about? He doesn't ever write about anything.
No, he's saying it's a win for them. He agrees with you. It is a win.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
Going back to some chats here, just making sure, keeping it real with the people. Last week I was debating to pick up a Neo Geo MVSX or IIRCade. I went for the MVSX, arriving on Saturday. Giovanni, I gotta tell you, man, I was originally thinking about getting an MVSX when I first started seeing these advertisements because it looks nice. I love Samurai Showdown. And I said, excuse me, customer service, do you have online? And the only thing I got from them was no. And I walked away. I was like, okay.
And it's crazy.
Yeah. Now IIRCade, I don't own one. I'm with you right now. I don't own one, but
I'm so on the fence with it right now. Like I'm literally teeter-tottering. You know what I mean? Not to mention for MVSX, it has 34 fighting games out of 50. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like it's wild, like to really think about, like I said, and I said in the video, and UAG's in the chat, he can attest because he split up the series that we did. I literally said that's probably technically the best thing on the market, legit.
P Dubs is in the chat. P Dubs is like never in my chat. P Dubs, thanks for being here, bro. It's a rare occasion that I see you, man.
What's happening? What's happening?
He says there are a lot of filler games on IIRCade, but plenty of fun games as well. It comes down to user preference for sure. Don't get me wrong, P Dubs. We did at the beginning of the chat, kind of preference it with like, I'm going to keep in my lane, right? Like I don't want to talk about what other companies are doing, how that works. I just want to talk about, like, for in this case, definitely the fighting game, online aspects, how people can put their quarters on the glass, essentially. And that's going to be, here's what I'll tell you, my friend. Here's my number one takeaway and why it's a win for everybody, because this is going to make Arcade 1-Up not get lazy, and it's going to force at games to step their game up. And it's going to make every new company thinking about, let's get into this space. Damn, we really got to bring correct. We can't come out with B. We can't come out with B plus. It's got to be A plus or nothing at this point.
Right. And people that are currently picking up the units on sale right now, so they can take solace in the fact that, hey, they're not liquidating their stock. Hey, there's not a new model that they're investing in. It's the same one that with the same hardware, the same specifications and whatnot. So you can buy this and know that, you don't have to worry about a year down the road. Oh, there's a new model with bells and whistles. Like that's good. You know what I mean? Like this is, like I said, this isn't going to be a bashing thing. It's just, we're conversing because somebody has to keep it 100. Matter of fact, here, let's switch the hat. Yeah. Welcome to the 100 stream.
I need a transformer sound effect when you put a new hat on.
Yeah. Welcome to the strange one.
How you gonna hold on, man? Hold on. How you gonna not show us those beautiful waves you keeping under that rag, man?
Because then I can't wear a hat.
That's bullshit. You man.
All right.
Let's see some
Rev.
waves,
Look,
baby.
look,
Let's see some waves.
I never do this. All right.
This is
always
put your quarters on the glass
exclusive do-rag on and a hat.
Fucking UAG says you buy your girl some red panties. He's pulling it off. The head of the table's getting ready to lay down the smack. He knows it's correct when them waves be crashing.
Is that what you want, Rev? Is that what you want right there?
That's called Hawaii right there. That's beautiful waves. That's beautiful. Good job, man. I appreciate it. Look, I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to come correct with you. Look. That motherfucker from Travel Channel or History Channel, he ain't got shit on me. Look at this. Aliens, motherfucker. Aliens. Whoa. Someone called me Dr. Wiley. Did you call me Dr. Wiley?
I did. I said that on stream. I was like, dude, Rev looks like Dr. Wiley in the lab with the cab picture. Bro, that's great. What do you mean? Like, that's great.
I like it.
Wild.
I like it. It's it works, man. You know what? And I got to give a shout out. Steven Schwarzenstruba is in here. He brings up a good point. How long has the ecosystem been active? Because the ecosystem has got to build that community now, right? So now they have online play at IIRCade. Now they have the games that people want to come see. They got Windjammers. They got some fighting games. So we'll see here. Only good fighters on IIRCade is Breakers and Breakers Revenge.
And that's what they showcased. Man. That's what they showcased during the online.
And don't get me wrong, they showed that, but Rage of the Dragons, I've actually seen. It's not what's that shit that they showed? That first one? What was that first game? Oh, what's in my notes?
Bloodstorm.
Right? That was bro. That was like a hemorrhoid that fucking came out and grew legs and turned into a video game. It was terrible. It was just a terrible situation. So Are you all right? What's wrong, man? You mad at your waves? Don't be mad at your waves. Don't put it back on. Come on.
It's driving me nuts.
Man,
it's driving me nuts.
I got a grown ass man blushing on my stream here. All right, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Let's keep getting back to this chat as we go through this here. Zero Hero. They've always been this kind of company, guys. I don't know this kind of company because I've never experienced IIRCade, right? Here's what I want to talk about, which is unique. IIRCade is a video game company, not a toy company. And so because they're a platform video game company, they're in a different space than at games or than Arcade 1-Up.
Okay, let's ask a question though. Are they an arcade company? Are they a platform company? Or are they like an arcade hybrid console company?
I think so. I think console platform is the right mentality. I think it's just hidden in a lot of wood and MDF and particle boards and shiny art and it's ultimately a big ass Nintendo, right? Like it's a platform system that has a shit ton of games. Guess why? Guess that's why Q1 and not right now.
Well, to iron out the thing, they need to do that. Like you need to stress test that. Didn't they say they were doing a beta? You know what I mean? Because if they're not,
They said
they
this
need
was
to.
alpha. They said this was
right.
alpha.
But they're saying it's a beta. Yo, can we just give some shout outs real fast? Yo, John D's in the chat. New sensation. What's up? I see you. I see you. You know what I mean? Conza Russ is in the chat. Papa Brad. You know what I mean?
Let's get through this. Sorry, Papa
Yeah,
Brad.
Yeah. We gotta get
your average gamer dancing with Johnny motherfucking D.
Bro. John D trying to go dance with Cheryl Burke. I respect that. I respect that so much. Yo.
I want to call out two things. Number one, John, that spin-a-rooney. I know why you got kids. Respect. Number two, your bowling game is legit. I got to respect the bowling game. That hook into the strike, into the spin-a-rooney, into that deep, balls deep, into the back of it. I liked it. I was like, that's my man, John. It's my man, John. Unico is done, says Zero Hero. Keeping it 100. Unico's that MVSX, right? I don't know what they're doing. We're not talking about that.
We're not going to talk about Unico.
Let's keep it up. Already. I just want to get a dirty dance with Cheryl Burke, he says. That's right. Hey, John, Brad is legit. God damn, I hate running the chat. Not going to lie.
If I had control, I would.
He said, I wanted to hear your feedback, Rev. That's why I messaged you earlier and watched the stream tonight. P-Dubs, appreciate you, man. We're going to be definitely talking about the IIRCade stream and how it is. No online, no buy. John D, that is 100%. Like my man's hat says. That's where I'm at. Are you going to buy any arcade cabinet without online play?
Not unless it's a real one. Like that's just real talk. Okay, I take it back. When Arcade 1 Up first started, and I bought my Wave 1 Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, that was nostalgia. When I bought Marvel Superheroes, that was nostalgia. The minute they started selling arcade cabinets with online play, at that point, I can't touch it. Like I can't even touch the Legacy cabinets. And I promise you, I wanted to get the Capcom Legacy so bad. I wanted to get Midway so bad. But online is something that you need to have in 2021. Unless it's a big 300-pound gimmick with the CRT and, you know what I'm saying, and big boards and whatever else, it's something you need to have.
Who's this guy? Why is he acknowledging you? Who's Nick Phoenix?
Hello, Nicholas. Yeah, acknowledge me, Nick. That's Nick. I appreciate you coming into the chat to acknowledge me. Appreciate
I like it. Jacob Romero, you could always reach out to me. Hit me up on Discord. Check out any of my other videos. You can see my Discord information, my email. Let's connect. You need online unless you have high level of friends. Listen, like, I mean, how are you going to have people over too, right? Like, man, C6, son. Amber Carn.
The ways.
Hold on,
what? Yo, she's putting me over.
She was at karate. Now she's back doing her thing. Seasick, man. I even got my wife up in here. Kongs are us. Let's get to this chat. We're almost caught up in the chat. No Wi-Fi, no buy. Online is great, but it doesn't matter without the games. What's good, Travis? Travis, you are amazing, bro. Number one, funny as a mofo. Oh my God. Number two, throwing down on the Super Turbo prize chat. That's amazing. Buttons. The button mapping is wrong on Rage of Dragons. Button mapping's 3 buttons though. So that's the thing about Rage of Dragons. It's very GG Strive. It's very GG Strive simplified fight game system with a tag component that leads into a further combo system.
Oh, okay.
So think DBC Fighters. Think DBC Fighters, Marvel 1/ King of Fighters. That's the vibe I get off of it. I don't know that it's balanced though. You know what I mean? Like you could find that one character is just, you could just roll your face across the goddamn buttons and beat everybody because the character is broken. I don't know.
I'm intrigued. I heard 3 words that 3 game titles I wanted to hear. I heard that. Marvel, Dragon Ball Fighters, and King of Fighters. I heard what I wanted to hear. You know what I mean? That's great.
Here you go. I always said IIRCade is an arcade console. P-Dubs, you're actually right, man. It's a system.
Yeah.
It's a platform and a system. And the idea that they actually have online fighting games now on a server, or let's be real, games online on a server, that makes them a service, man. That's amazing. That's where they want to be. And
that's kind of why I asked, did they have a comprehensive list so people can know on day one? It wasn't me trying to bust their balls. I genuinely wanted to know. You know what I mean? Because it's something, because You have to have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Yes. Okay. We've dangled the carrot, and now, my pretties, you have online play. All right, cool. But what games are online? It doesn't help you if like your online games include 10-yard fight, leader. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Double Dragon 1 and 2, and whatever else. You know what I mean? Like, let's real. And yes, John D, I've heard your Spinneroonie is fire. I heard you can dig it. Sucker, how you doing?
Oh man, we got people calling John out. Is the Dragon game something like MVC in your eyes? Yeah, UAG, like we said, it's a little bit. Console, I need the redemption. Man, console, good luck, bro. Arcade 1-Up and IIRCade are two totally different things.
Hold on. Go back to that real quick, Rev. Go back to that. Listen, Zohar, you're great. This ain't what you want, bro. And not no Street Fighter. You better ask UAG how his hands feel and his face feels, even with that Bobby Vu deck. This ain't what you want, bro. We do Street Fighter over here.
I'll tell you what. I played Mad Dads today, and we played Super Turbo, and I used Zangief. What do you think the score was against Mad Dad's best characters?
Would you guys go first to 10 or first to 5?
First to 10. What do you think the score was? My Zangief. Yeah.
10 to you.
Well, you got my score right.
Tim won him.
You got my score right.
10 for him.
Colder.
Bro, don't tell me it was a shutout.
It was a shutout, son.
He
got he come over to Zangief, come over and give him the final atomic booster.
Listen, like I said, Zohar, I watched you play Ralph, bro. And at that moment, I was trying to get in when y'all did that switch up. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to bust your ass. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. Because I got 4 minutes. I can do 4 minutes. I can let Rev talk for 4 minutes and I can go bust your ass real quick.
We could do this. I could talk forever.
But we're talking about IIRCade. First things first.
Yeah, we got Go CD out there. Appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate you being here. And then we also got Eyes Gaming. Love Eyes Gaming out here. He did him dirty. Oh, UAG. I didn't do him dirty. Listen, here's the other thing. Then I played UAG. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
what was the score? First to 10. First to 10 against UAG.
10-0.
No. Let's be real. So I'll give you all the circumstances. I'll just keep it real. He got 4 wins off me.
So wait. So you 10-0 Mad Dads, but did you let UAG have 4? Because if you don't let UAG have a couple wins, he's likely to step out of a lobby.
Yeah, no. What happened was I played Dulcim against him.
Return your panel.
No. So truth is he got to like 7 and he got 4 wins at 7. And at that point I was like, okay, no more winning. And then I put it on Turbo 3 and went to Vega. And he was like, no bueno.
No mas, Poppy. No mas.
No mas, Poppy. That was it, dude. In La Cula. All right. I will pay. So, all right, here we go. So here's another question, man. We talked about it. You talked about it. The online gameplay that they exhibited at the IIRCade stream was in Korea, correct?
Yes, sir.
So am I wrong? I could be ignorant. I'm just some dumbass dude in America. But doesn't Korea have like the best, fastest Wi-Fi on the planet?
Yes, sir.
So like, and they had a cab next to a cab. So like, ideally right now, I don't know that I'm not going to put on a tinfoil hat. I guarantee you there's people out there putting on tinfoil hats talking about those cabs were wired together. I'll assume that they're being legit.
No, somebody asked that in the chat. They actually asked. I said they asked were they Ethernet together, and they literally answered that there's no Ethernet port on the IIRCade. So it was Wi-Fi.
So, I mean, what do you think, bro? I got a couple of questions. My big things are, first, I want to see input lag. F-U moat. Damn.
Yeah. I don't do it for the memes, bro, but there, have that.
Console
kits. Yeah.
I love my man Console Kits. You like him?
Yo. Justin's freaking great. Like legit. Like listen, John D, you're in the chat right now. You need to thank ATA Prime and Console Kits for the reason that I even own Arcade 1-Ups. Like no cap. And yes, I'm bleeping myself because I have a habit when I'm live streaming of bleeping myself. It's a habit. Sorry. Don't know if there are kids watching, but if there are, I want to be safe. And if not,
keeping it real.
Right.
Travis said he got his 81 today. We're going to come back to that. We'll come back. The art sideways on Travis. Travis keeping it real. Here we go. We're finally caught up on the chat, so let's start talking about what we saw. We're finally caught up.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah.
45 minutes later, bro, we can finally start talking about IIRCade. So here's the question.
Wait, well, to be fair, I mean, that's kind of what they did on their stream, right?
That is true. That is true.
keep it going. Keep it going.
You know what? I even took notes. So here's some feedback, right? I don't know if P-Dubs is still out there, but here's some feedback. Look at dude. I keep it real. Like this is my playbook, you know? Like I keep it real. I took notes. Here's my feedback. Number 1.
John
IIRCade.
GC. I respect that.
Yeah, right. IIRCade, here it is, bro. Here's your feedback. Number 1. You do not have salespeople and marketing people. You need to hire marketing people and salespeople. And those people need to understand how to use Premiere and how to use Photoshop to do better content for you when you're premiering something that is quote unquote game-changing, history-making, taking your console to the next level. And it looked like something I did on Friday afternoon.
That looks like something I was doing back in 2002, legit, with like Microsoft PowerPoint. Like, I'm just kind of like, man, literally, I'm sitting here like, yo, with all the content creators you work with, you guys can slide them with 50 and have them make you a sizzle reel. Like, my intro is better than what they put up. Just saying. Dude. Just
P-Dubs, LOL. It did take them 25 minutes to get to the news. P-Dubs, here's the other thing, bro. This is what's frustrating. All right. See, I've had 2 Black Rifle coffees and one of my teas today. So your boy's got a lot of energy, and let's just keep it motherfucking 100. Can we keep it 100?
That's what the hat says. That's what we're doing tonight, right?
Keep it 100, P-Dubs. How the fuck does IIRCade make a decision? And no disrespect meant to this dude Michael or this dude John. I don't know them. Ask John. Who the fuck is John D and who the fuck is Scott? No clue, right? So let's be real. They got P-Dubs. They got who else? Rainwater Games. They got a plethora. They got a giant nutsack filled like eggs and sperm of YouTubers who can sell their shit better than the 2 guys that they put on that show. Am I wrong or what? Like,
no, that's facts.
P-Dubs on the shoulder. P-Dubs, come sell our shit because we suck at it. P-Dubs does this a gazillion times better than they do. Hire that motherfucker for God's sakes. Please. Sad. I'm done. Sorry. That was there.
That was mild. Oh, that was mild compared to me, dude. Go ahead. Yeah.
That was a 40% combo to the life of IIRCade right there. That was that was 40% combo.
Just real quick, can we gauge the chat real quick? One's in the chat if you guys want to see this every week, man. Let us know. Give us some feedback. But we need to get a combo bar up there. That'd be great.
I got problems. We do need a combo bar. That's a genius idea. It's a genius idea.
like legit, just a combo bar, you know what I mean? And just knock it down. Because I promise you, if we're gonna speak FGC terms, there wasn't even chip damage coming, bro. Like, it was a lot of freaking advancing guards in this stream, bro. I'm just saying, like, a lot of it was just no.
I like it, dude.
Online, and then a bunch of no. Like,
right.
Come on, man.
And look at Papa Brad says their brand is grassroots. You're a grassroots. You use YouTube to promote your product, and you got people out there. Again, I'll call them fucking out. P-Dubs does a better job of fucking selling goddamn arcade 1-up fucking Pong. Who the fuck wants to buy an arcade 1-up Pong? Everybody on P-Dub's stream, because he makes it look so goddamn good.
I almost bought a countercade Pong because I saw P-Dub's review. Legit. Yo, FOMO almost got me. But I stood strong.
Look at RB. I can sell the fuck out of IIRCade like a damn Wolf of Wall Street, bro. For real. Hire Mason. First of all, console kits, leave him alone. Young Mason has too many projects already. I love Young Mason. Leave him alone. But for those companies out there who need talent, that kid is a diamond in the rough that nobody has polished yet.
Legit, I haven't even approached Mason because I've heard of all the crap that he's doing right now. I'm
gonna tell you right now. Everyone tells me, Brev, you're gonna blow up. You're gonna blow up. If I blow up, I'm grabbing his ass and taking him with. Y'all motherfuckers ain't getting Mason.
Listen. We can just have a big pool of, like, you know what I mean, of Mason shares. If we can just buy stock in them real quick, you know what I mean. And I just want 2%. You know, I just want 2%. I'm always down to share.
Yo, CT Jason out there, appreciate you being here, man. Kits is 1,000% right. What did Console Kits say? Yo, hire Mason. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I
Hey,
thought you said my
Papa.
computer name. I thought you said my computer name was stupid, and then I was talking about he was talking about UAG's name was stupid, and I was like, oh wait, what?
So Dub says, I'm not an IIRCade employee. I cover all companies. True. You're retro friendly, right?
You're very,
Like, yeah.
very thorough.
But how the fuck can they not hire somebody out there who can do this to promote their product better than that is mind blowing to me. So that was some of my notes. Definitely.
My thing is, do they not have somebody to control QC? Like legit, nobody saw this trailer and was like, we're gonna make this big announcement. How should we do it? You know what I mean? And it's like, in a world where IIRCade has not been online for the last year, we bring to you online gaming. And then like, you know what I mean? And then show some online gameplay coming soon, Q1 2022. And then have somebody singing at the end of it or something like that, or just boom, and then snap back in like, what you guys think? Like, so I don't hang out in a lot of IIRCade streams. I watch a couple of them. I've never understood the culture of the 5, 4, 3, 2. I've never understood that. Like, yo, just give me the thing and let's go. Like, yo, we're adults. We got stuff to do. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Something to be said about it, man. Like, I use a countdown because I use that 5 minutes. And I know Kong does too, and there's a lot of people who do. But like, again, we're shitty little streamers, right? We're on YouTube and on Twitch, and we're not a legit organization that is dropping product to be mainstream marketed out to the public to be consumed. They talk about, like, this was the other thing that was frustrating at this time when I'm making the notes here.
Mm-hmm.
They had not yet gone to the Mayhem Brawler $20 thing, right? They hadn't released that yet. And they're talking about eggs in 10-yard fight. Like,
I still like, I guess this is a meme. Somebody in the chat want to explain the eggs thing, because UAG said it when we were recording the collab, and I was like, eggs. I'm like, yo, what the is eggs? I'm like, are we talking about eggs out of the fridge? That's what I'm like, are we talking about eggs out of the fridge? But apparently this is a game, and I'm just kind of like, okay.
Here's what I don't get, right? Like, if they listen to the community just said games like Windjammers is a win. So you need to start leveraging those games as much as you can. And I would argue, like, here's the thing. Here's my issue too. Like, Double Dragon, great. I mean, beat 'em up again. I played it 30 years ago, like beat it 30 years ago. I remember it. It's the same. But like, this Breaker's Revenge is a legit game.
Right.
It is a legit fighting game. You got Rage of the Dragons. It is a fighting game that is, I want to play it. Get this out into the field, man. Highlight these games. Let's see this shit. This is the stuff they need to be showing us.
Yeah, and they're working backwards. It's like, yo, put the stuff out there that people want to see, the stuff that's going to sell your product. You know what I mean? I saw that, Antonio, that is Akuma Rev. You know what I'm saying? The best FGC person that y'all sleep on. Put your quarters on the glass. Self-promotion's over. But like, literally, they need to have something that just is like, okay, here we have this. You have to have more than eggs or Demon Dragon, you know what I'm saying? Dragon's Lair or whatever. Like, you have to have, like, Retromania Wrestling, that online is a W. If they are not focusing putting that game online, legit, day one, that is a problem. Honestly, like that is a problem. Like, what are you prioritizing at that point?
That would be like Nintendo not dropping. And think about, so I'll keep it real. I don't own their product. That wrestling game legit has me FOMO. Like, I love a good beat 'em up wrestling game. Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Yes, sir.
I love Saturday Night Slam Masters. Like, guys, you have a huge window to capitalize on. A huge window to capitalize on. It's a joke about those games. Dude,
you obviously don't watch my mode. Yes, I do, Zohar. I watch all your stuff. Be quiet.
Man, the kids are in bed, bro. The kids are in bed. You can let that big nuts don't miss uppercuts. Big nuts touch toilet water, bro. You can let that go, bro.
It's one more minute, and then we'll give the disclaimer.
9 p.m. I am a master meme maker.
And it just hit 9 p.m. The following mode that you are about to experience is no longer family friendly, but now will be a grown ass man talking in this fucking chat. You have been warned.
Yeah. Oh shit, I like it. IIRCade needs help with online for all their games, but they had online Double Dragon. Let's talk really quick, man. If you wanted to have some IIRCade, Console fanboy, eggs and ladders videos are hilarious. See, but like P-Dubs, you're right. But if I'm running a company, I'm going, especially if I'm running a video game company, console company like they are, and they've been leveraging the YouTube community the way they have, I would be looking at Console Fanboy and going, how do we get this guy on our side?
Marketing, bro. Like, it's legit marketing. You know what I mean? You know, what's the old saying? Bad press is better than no press. Regardless if it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? As much shit as fucking Zohar gets, it elicits a response from people. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what marketing is. You are trying to initiate a response that will trigger somebody mentally or emotionally. You know what I mean? That will make you remember their product, make you want to purchase their product. And then if you sell something that's you know what I'm saying, that's consumable, to continue to support that product. You know what I mean? And I don't think IIRCade really thought about that. And maybe it's because they are over on the other side of the pond and people are over here, et cetera, et cetera. But they're not capitalizing. Like I said before, their online store is a godsend, and that's what they should be pushing the hardest. You know what I mean? And Papa Brad, I've watched some of their IIRCade live streams. I've seen them literally spend a stream on one game that I thought was dry as hell. You know what I mean? So it's not that I don't watch their stuff. It's just by the time you get 20 minutes into it, I'm all So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think, and one of the things that bugs me about it, or at least puts me in a weird spot, is, to your point, you're bringing out the store. So does that mean if I buy an IIRCade, I'm not getting the actual like 5 games that I'm interested in? I got to go spend $20 for Rage of Dragons, $20 for Mayhem Brawlers, $20 for Breakers, and then I got to pay money online to play too? Is that what's happening?
Possibly.
Is that what's happening? Yo, hold on.
Possibly.
I got to give it out. Shout out. My man, Don Mega, footy in the house. I welcome IIRCade Fighting Games to join the retro fight game community. Step to the paint. Yo, John, I'm telling you right now, here's the problem. I can't justify buying an IIRCade and then buying the games and then paying for online service for those games to put them on my stream. Like, I'm not
devil's advocate. Devil's advocate. If right. depending on the game. And see, that's the thing. It all depends on the game that it is that's out there, you know. Hindsight's 2020. Some people don't have the space and they don't want to buy multiple cabinets for separate titles. If you can get the titles that maybe are wanted, you know what I mean, and then just add them on like that, that's their market. Like, that's what they're pushing. They're pushing, buy this machine, and then our marketplace will get you tons of variety of the titles that you want to play, you know. And I think that they're not capitalizing on it enough, you know. For all the crap and all the shit in the world, Beach Buggy Racing 2 doesn't get me excited. You know what I mean? And it's not. But
that one of the little games that he showed?
No, that's one of the new games that you can get like, you know, it's limited edition, like 500 or some shit. You know what I mean?
Dude,
and again,
Paul,
you know,
Paul's not holding back. Paul's not holding back, bro. You see this?
How does IIRCade have fighting game fans where they don't have any real fighting games? Sorry, not sorry.
Damn.
He's not wrong. You know what I mean? Arcade will own the online fighting scene. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because like Rev said earlier in the stream, if you missed out, make sure that you rewind later. But it's gonna make Arcade push like, okay, well, they're doing this, so let's do this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels to it.
And that's the big. So let's be real. So let's be real, right? So John brings up a good point, number one, but number two, the Prince of Capcom holds the keys to the kingdom of success for online fighting games. If you don't get Capcom in your back pocket, you don't have a successful fighting game community. Am I wrong in that statement? Or is Mortal Kombat and Tekken that big?
It's that big.
Okay.
I hate to say it like that. It's that big, but then what are the chances of them getting this? Like, real talk, they work with Sega, and I'm not even sure they can get Virtual Fighter. Like, honestly, what if okay?
Yeah, for arcade,
yeah. Right.
Arcade went up. I'm keep talking, man.
I'm reading the chat right now. Justin said, "What if it's $199 a month? If it's $199 a month for the online service. That's doable. You know what I mean? Like you feed children in third world countries with less. I get that. But then he said, what if their subs include like a Game Pass? Maybe that's what IIRCade needs to do. Maybe they need to offer some of these gimmicks. Sorry, wrestling fan gimmicks. They need to offer some of these gimmicks as an alternative that you can rotate every month into Game Pass. For those who don't know, Xbox offers Game Pass on the console and PC. And if a game's included in Game Pass and you would enjoy a game, you get a steep discount so that you can purchase the game. Maybe that's what IIRCade needs to do. For instance, let's use Mayhem Brawlers, right? Let's say they offer a Game Pass variant for the IIRCade. And let's say it's like $10 a month. And you play Mayhem Brawlers and you want to purchase the game. If you discount and have a steep discount like 60% and you can buy the game for $8, that might not only fund your online subscription service, but create more sales in that ecosystem. You know what I mean?
You know, I think here's two problems with that, and I could be wrong, right? I could be dead wrong. Apple went that route because I think Apple has the traditional marketplace and they also have the arcade marketplace, right, on your phone.
Apple's also anti-consumer and tried to shut down Epic Games and whatever else.
So I'm not talking about philosophy. Just thinking about it. So Apple's at Apple arguably is in a third of the hands of every person on the planet, right? For the conversation that we're having. With that, you can afford to do a arcade subscription model. Is there that many IIRCades in the community out there that they could say, hey, here's all the games for $20 with a Game Pass, and that would sustain?
No, I heard what you said, Rev, and I don't know, but maybe that's what you need to entice it. You know, maybe, and that's, again, since we're talking about Game Pass, maybe they need to offer a service kind of like Xbox All Access, where you pay X amount a month for 24 months, get the platform, and then you continue to invest within it. You know, so if they did, what are they right now? They're $800 for like Retromania Wrestling or a high-end one with off a discount. So 2 years, $35 or $40, $35 for like 24 months. And then you have it, you've invested in the service, you're paying the money, and then that money could help fund more of the development of the tools and the resources that these people want to use. See, this is why I'm not wearing sunglasses tonight. You guys are getting intellectual mode. So
yeah,
enjoy
I like
this shit.
Right? Like this is a good conversation. And you're bringing up valid points. And the thing that, some of these chats out here bring up some good questions, right? Or like this one right here. Like, I want to remind people that there's nobody in the competition space of Arcade 1-Up at this point. The competition space for IIRCade is every other console out there. Every other platform.
But is that the mistake? Is that the mistake to think that IIRCade is competition to Arcade 1-Up? Because let's be real about this. At Games is pretty much pinball. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure they're satisfied with the ALU and the mini that they're coming out with. You know what I mean? They're trying to get to that. But should they be a competitor? I like console. If it's a GPU server for online, I don't think they can subsidize online without a fee. Agreed. There's going to be a fee. They just don't. They're probably trying to figure out, and they're probably going to put in the community group or something like, how much are you willing to pay a month for this service? And I guess that's the question we should ask chat. How much are you willing to pay for your IIRCade service?
That's interesting, man. I got to tell you, dude, I would struggle. Like, I struggle every year when I get that stupid ass little reminder to resub for Nintendo and PlayStation. I'm like, I literally call the kids down. I'm like, how much do you actually play this? And they're like, we do, I swear. I'm like, no, you don't.
That's the thing though. As far as the Nintendo thing goes, like, dude, like, I run a family plan, and when they put out the expense pack, I'm like, oh, $80. All right, cool. Everybody put in 10, and I ate most of that, so whatever.
See, dude, I'm telling you, man, that's what I'm saying. I eat it all in my house, right? Like, that's the bullshit. IIRCade will come out with something okay, drop an alpha trilogy, and smash the IIRCade. See, that's the other thing. Let's be real. Everyone has been talking about about Arcade 1-Up. When are they going to be dropping these other Capcom titles that they have in their back pocket? They don't need to. Those are just waiting. They're just making it rain at one strip club right now. The night is young for them.
Listen. We know the truth. We know the truth. Johnny's trying to pad his record so that one day when he meets Cheryl Burke, he can be like, listen, I'm on the board of this successful company. And,
That's true, dude. And
yeah.
shout out. Like if P-Dub says he's confident there's going to charge for the service.
Agreed. I think everybody can agree that they do need to charge. They're going to have to charge. Like that just is what it is, especially because they're a grassroots company. They're going to have to charge. The question is, how much is the community willing to charge? Like, seriously, if they came to you guys right now and they said, we need to charge $11.99 a month for the service, and that already puts you above Arcade Net, are you paying for it?
I would for IIRCade online for Rage of the Dragons, Breaker's Revenge, Windjammers, Mayhem Brawlers, Night Slashers, some basketball game, Magic Drop. I would pay 2 dingleberries and a nut sack. Like nothing. I'm not.
P-Dub said,
Papa
Brad, P-Dub said, both said $5 max.
I mean, but dude, even then, like, God bless America. Really? I'm gonna.
$5 is nothing. Legitimately, $5 is nothing a month. I agree with Papa Bad. $5 a month is fair.
Here's what $5. All right. God damn it. Going in the kitchen.
Don't do it, Rev. Don't do it, Rev.
I'm going in the kitchen because here's the problem. I'm gonna turn up
the following rant is brought to you by Come on, Rev, and put your quarters on the glass and do not associate with Mike Wall Trades. Well, maybe if the shit's real. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna keep it up because let's talk. Real talk. We're gonna go into the back of the kitchen. And I'm gonna lose the chat here. I'm sorry I'm gonna lose the chat, but let's be real here. They're going to charge you $5 because it's another ancillary way for them to continue to milk money, because nobody should be paying for online gameplay at this point on games that I could literally be downloading and playing on a phone. Like, I am not comfortable paying for online services on top of this shit as an Arcade 1-Up consumer, as an IIRCade consumer, as a grown-ass man in 2022 wanting to whoop people's ass online with fighting games. Holler at your boy. I don't want to be paying an additional $5 to whoop some ass.
But Rev, it's $5. It's $5. but it's only $5.
Fuck that noise, bro.
But you're a grown ass man who has $5.
Maybe like this, $20 a year. Give me an annual pass at $20, and maybe you can milk $1.25 a month.
To that point, I kind of agree with that thought process of Footy Lab said. You can't charge more than Nintendo if your service is going to be inferior.
Right.
And Nintendo's services are drizzling shits. I'm sorry, drizzling shits. I didn't mean to bleep myself.
No, you're good. Is it that bad?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the drizzling shits. But it's functional for something.
Have you ever seen this Paul Mindeman?
I've seen him in a couple chats, yes.
Okay. I was gonna say put a 1 in the chat if you think it's Console Fanboy's alter ego. Look at that perfect smile. Like that retro Ralph mishmash perfect smile.
Right with the beautiful chins and the jawline. Yo, it's pretty hot, man. It's pretty
ridiculous. Grown ass men grow beards that perfect. I look like a goddamn terrorist out of a Bruce Willis movie 1 month into this.
And I just shaved tonight too. Just because, Brev, I promise you, I went and shaved when you went in the chat and you asked Michael and John, you were like, if you want to come in if you want to come in the podcast and talk about this tonight, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, I can't be ugly on stream. Well, more ugly than I usually am.
Yo, I'm not popping a vein.
Like Papa Brad's right. It's not even a cup of coffee my wife drinks. $5 is nothing. Like it's literally it's nothing. But again, if you know if the money is going to improve the infrastructure of the machine and the online service and whatever, I don't think $5 is a big deal. Do we piss away $5? I'll buy a triple shot from freaking the gas station, and that's $5. You know what I mean? Listen. I spent $20 on this because UAG thinks he's gonna win, and he ain't winning shit. So this is a waste. You know what I mean? Like, so $5 is nothing.
Yo, and I want to give a shout out. December 3rd, for those of you who don't know what he's talking about, December 3rd, it's a Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. We're doing Put Your Quarters on the Glass. They're doing Champions Edition, 1st to 10, Street Fighter, UAG versus my man here, Mike of all trades. Loser has to eat the devil's taint and has to sit on the stream and just let that soak in. It's going to be nasty.
Yo, and I was so confident. I bought some of these too. You know what I mean? Like, I was confident with it. I'm not worried about it.
Here's what I want to shout out. Jacob calls this out, and I think he's calling it out. I just don't think there's enough IIRCades out there to justify a subscription model at this time.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with it. But I agree again, a yearly subscription model, $20 a year. I think with enough people who have the content, I started to say, look, y'all got me fucking P-dubs. You got me calling that shit. You're great. But with the unit, $20 a year, I think it's fair. That literally averages out to about what? $20 times 12. Simple math. $1.60 a month. $1.62 a month? Question mark.
Yeah, it's not,
sorry.
It's not.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing.
It's not. And like, I think that's going to be the angles. Because here's the thing, too. Here's the part that I really want to see. And this is the part where when you talk about what really matters in that online IIRCade world, number one, it's going to be the input lag.
Yeah.
You got to find out what the input lag is. And they may be like, what? For those of you who don't know how to find your input lag for a fighting game, I have a ghetto way of doing it. It's how I was taught a million years ago, and this is how I do it. You take your phone, you put it on slow motion record, and you hit a button while you're recording with the screen and the button.
Record the screen, yep.
And you watch. I hit the button and you slap it. You got to slap that. You slap it like you just like when you're with the lady and you got to flick the bean. When you're flicking the bean, you just hit the bean, you back away real quick. You just tap it real quick. I don't want to get into any bullshit.
Whoa, I saw that. I saw that.
You know what, though? I will say, going back to what I was talking about, Rainwater Games, he's an IIRCade guy, right?
Yes, sir.
How are they not having have that dude sell your shit? He would do a million times better than the two that did tonight. And I love those two. I know they love the company. You could tell that's in their heart and soul. But like, damn.
Do you know just by switching that price and then you'd have more people to play with? You know what I'm saying? I think that why it's not more popular is the same thing with anything else. It doesn't have enough, it's something that people can't put their hands on. It's not something that's really available. And when you dig up IIRCade, you only see unboxings and you see initial reviews. You don't see people consistently talking about the product.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if nobody's talking about your product, that's a problem. Like legit. Look, I will not be coming. Hold on, what did I say? Look, I will not be coming in here shilling IIRCade. Only reason I am talking about the topic of the show and I own one.
Oh yeah.
Well, right. We get that. Yo, flick the bean. Exactly.
Yo. Shilling like a villain.
Yo, real. Rev is shilling. I'm just here, chat.
here's what I'm shilling, and this is what I'm shilling. For those of you wondering what I'm shilling tonight, is an online fighting game community and a platform that I just learned is online fighting capable. And so hopefully there's an opportunity to merge some worlds together and have some badass ass beatings. But going back to what I was talking about, that input delay is huge, man. That'll kill a game. Game.
Yeah.
If you have input delay and lag, you're done. Yeah, I'm saying it's true. You are not their audience, Rev. Console kits, here's the thing. You're 100% right.
But then Justin, the question becomes, who's the target audience for IIRCade?
I'm a 42-year-old middle class male with expendable income. If I'm not their audience,
then who the fuck is? Legit. I think he means like the FGC isn't their audience, and I get that. But
I mean, here's the problem. They got to get the right titles. And then all of a sudden you add in 250,000 people across the world who give a shit about your product. Call me crazy, but
hold on a second. Yo, Ray Rockwood said, that dude said, I knew that IIRCade guy was BS when he said he spent all weekend playing 10-yard fight. As a child on my little Nintendo Entertainment System, I didn't even fucking play 10-yard fight. Because Tecmo Bowl was better. I legit. John Elway's quarterback was better.
True. And P-Dubs, I do want to let you know that the walls in the 5th precinct were bleeding. Okay.
Oh, can I say that in my Bill Murray voice? Worlds collide, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. There, I feel better now. Thank you.
That's a big Twinkie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can't compare game systems to home arcades. Of course, a game system is better investment than home arcades. So here's the difference, though, because the reality is IIRCade is trying to get into that game system world.
And in a black and white world, they're putting console games on arcade systems. So
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. They gotta think about. I mean, and here's the other thing, right? I'm trying to be real with it. Like those of you who maybe know me from fighting games, there's a lot of other games that I play. Like I love shooting games. I love fighting games like the beat 'em ups. They have opportunities with beat 'em ups. I don't know of many good beat 'em ups outside of Capcom World. That's going to be a problem.
Oh, okay. I can name a couple of them, even a couple of obscure ones. Like beat 'em ups are great, and that's the other thing. Is like, man, there's so many beat 'em ups. Beat 'em ups will sell your arcades. You know what I mean?
What beat 'em up? Which one that Arcade 1-Up doesn't have under contract?
Motherfucking Bucky O'Hare. I don't know if y'all have that. What? I know it's a Konami. I know that's like Konami game. No, Bucky O'Hare, Cowboys and Moon Mesa. Like that is the shit. Okay, Rev. Listen, you don't understand. You don't understand how much that game goes fucking hard. Okay.
Really?
So it's yes.
Really?
Yes.
You seriously just said Bucky O'Hare?
Captain Bucky O'Hare was the shit. That game in the arcade was the shit.
Let's get back to fighting games. All right.
No. You do not get to try to back out of that because I said Bucky O'Hare.
All right, listen, man. You win. I tap. I want to get back to fighting games. Let's talk really quick here. I want to call out one other thing though. The other thing, and I don't know, maybe someone can put it in the chat, because the other thing to consider when you're talking about input lag is the quality of your connections and monitor. So the monitor can also cause some delay, right?
Yeah, and lag and network lag. Yeah, all that works together.
Now, what we saw was two dudes literally right next to each other on two different machines playing on a Wi-Fi signal in Korea with the best goddamn Wi-Fi in the world, and it was working, and it looked good. I want to see, and let's be real. Here's what matters to me. So Michael from IIRCade, here's what matters. P-Dubs, you know these dudes relay the message. RWG, here it is.
Clip it.
You give me East Coast versus West Coast latency. Show me less than 7 seconds, and you got a contender. Then you're talking to your audience. That's real. That's real. Show me less than 7 milliseconds, and I'm your audience. Virtual Fighter. Fuck Virtual Fighter, console fan. But go back.
No. Virtual Fighter. Listen. There are diehard fans of Virtual Fighter. People love that. John D's already got Cowboys and Moon Mesa. Yeah, because it's a Konami game. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying, Rev said, yo, tell me games that aren't out yet. And I'm just listing off games that aren't out yet. Let's be real. Back in the day, Konami was the king of freaking side scrollers and beat 'em ups, whether it be Russian Attack or, you know what I'm saying? I hate the arcade version of Contra, but Contra, you know what I mean? Like, Konami was just the king. It just is what it is. But my thing is they have a working relationship with Sega, and they're not leveraging that. Like they showed a first-person shooter running on the console, which means it's strong enough to at least run Dreamcast.
I was just gonna say, dude. So hold on. Like that opens up doors of possibilities that are insane, because the DC, that was the most underprivileged system.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a platform, and your console and your arcade consoles. Fuck it, we're calling it an arcade console. Your arcade console is capable of running this shit. I'm sorry, that's not what the fuck. What the fuck you mean you've never heard of Bucky O'Hare, Calm?
It's a shit game. It was a shit game.
No, it's not. It's
cartoon and it's a shitty ass cereal.
No. Bucky O'Hare is better, and I'll say it. Somebody can clip it. Bucky O'Hare is better than 90% on that fucking IIRCade right now. Now,
I want to shout it out. He said, "Ad console. Most of us are watching. Might not be their demographic, but it's important for a company to size to innovate. This is one thing." And then he says, "True." So here's what I want to call out, and this is what I called in the beginning, because we got more people watching. Man, y'all are bored as hell on a Tuesday or whatever night it is. The key here is what I love, and this is why it's a win for all of us. Is this forces Arcade 1-Up to innovate? This forces At Games to innovate. And this forces every other company that's thinking about getting into this space to come correct when they're going to enter this space.
Yeah. Soul Calibur would be nice. Agreed. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, Justin said he wants a link.
What?
Yeah, he wants a link. Send him the StreamYard link. Let him in.
I don't. Hold on.
Yes,
Calm down. Calm down. Yo.
Papa Brad, thank you. Bucky O'Hare is dope. Thank you. Metamorphic Force, that's a good one. You know what I mean?
What?
Agreed.
Why are we? What shit ass topic, Bucky? Fuck Bucky O'Hare. Hold on.
No, we're talking about beat 'em ups because you said there are
God
no
damn
other
it!
ones.
I'm behind in the chat again.
Yeah, you got to read the chat. You know what I mean?
I
We're
gotta
talking
get out
about
of the
beat 'em ups
beat 'em up.
because you're
All
sitting
right.
here saying that freaking there are no beat 'em ups that they couldn't reach, and they definitely could reach.
Console Kit, send me a link in Discord so I can get a hold of you. I don't know. I have Console Fanboy. I don't have Console Kits. So hit me up. I don't know how to get a hold of you.
I can maybe send him a link to the on Twitter. Wait, Justin doesn't follow me on Twitter, does he? No, he does not. I follow him though. Let me see if I can shoot him a message.
Yeah, I don't have his. I think I got it. Here he is. I got him. I got him on Facebook. Hold on.
Oh, do you?
I got him. I got him
whoa.
on Meta. I got him on Meta.
Oh well.
I'm gonna meet him. I'm gonna meet him in the metaverse. Have you ever met him in the metaverse? Let's go meet him in the metaverse and meet him and say that we met him. All right, here we go. So I don't know. It's gonna be a bad idea, dude. Here's the other thing. Let's be real. We got Robin coming in here right now. This is literally like the most clean cut, Disney friendly dude about to step into the hood with us. This is not good. We like. It's time to
the block. What'd you say?
Serve up some waffles, baby.
Hold on, yo, Jacob. No, that's not a shot. It's just like, yo, some people just don't use Twitter. You know what I mean? Because I was literally typing it up. I was like, let me send him a link, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't message him if he's not following me. You know,
IIRCade is also a jukebox with killer speakers. So okay, so let me ask you this. I got like, let me say this better. It's stupid for me to think like I got. Does the average consumer want to pay for a jukebox in today's day and age into the costs of what you're getting? Because it's not like they developed the jukebox and put in those speakers because that was their initial intention. They were thinking, yo, we're going to create a really cool video game platform and it can also do this. Let's monetize.
Yo, devil's advocate, Rev. Can I put up a screensaver of a jukebox with like a little record spinning on the inside of it while like a Back to the Future scene playing? Because if I could, you know. Thank you, P-Dubs. Look, real fast. Look, I have a wall full of hats. They are just hats all over the place. And look, it's fucking Sephiroth. And if you don't like Sephiroth, fuck you. Anyway.
Wow.
What?
Dude, I told you that hat game is legit, bro. I acknowledge that hat game
there's hats
for
over
sure.
there, dude. Like, there's hats on the shelf right here. There. Here, fuck it. We're IIRCade, right? Fuck it.
How do you guys keep
tonight?
All right, here's a question.
Punishing
If
the
you're
chat.
a fucking, let me go to.
We'll punish the chat.
He ain't
right
gonna
now.
watch. I know he ain't watching, so let me ask P-Dubs. P-Dubs, how the fuck do y'all keep up with chat? This is insane how much y'all talk in the chat.
It's not. It's not hard, bro. I'm reading the whole chat right now. I'm literally reading the whole chat.
All right, here we go. I got this dude up. All right, remember, we need to be very nice, and when he's on, there's no fucking cussing with this guy.
Professional.
7 milliseconds is your requirement. Never gonna happen.
I guarantee you it is. Street Fighter 5 released with 8, and it was an unbelievably epic, unbelievably unforgivable sin by Capcom with 8 milliseconds on Street Fighter 5. Guaranteed.
The monitor of Home Arcade are 17 milliseconds already. That's the lag of an LCD on Home Arcade.
Divide it by 2, and you get down to about 8. That's how you do it.
If they're going to use a server, they're going to use Paperspace. They have an office one. They have like a Chicago. You know, these are regional servers. You got 4 milliseconds in one direction at the fastest. There's no way you're going to get 7. You add it all up together.
I'm just keeping it real.
And
if you look at right now, it depends on the netcode. There's rollback. Rollback can actually do it. So Marvel 2 and CVS 2 are rolling with 6 seconds or less right now on Fightcade and also on Bare Knoll. So
you
it
can
is
do
real.
that, but that's a peer-to-peer net play. They're talking about is one game in a server. This is ArcadeNet, right?
I think.
So.
Is that what they're doing?
They're saying they built a technology that's compatible with all the games they have. The way you make it compatible with all the games you have is you run them all in the cloud, which is also why you would need a subscription. Because you have to pay for the hourly GPU server.
That's doo-doo butter.
I don't think this is for fighting. It'll be great for all those other games where like reaction times, like
you can't even play Windjammer. You can't play Windjammer with that.
I think you could probably get away with it.
You could.
Look, 60 frames per second is 16 milliseconds. You can drop a frame or two in lag and you're okay. And the average person won't notice that.
But when you're playing Bobby Vu and he's like, hey, yo, dude, I'm on my hotspot on my phone.
Yeah, it won't work then.
You're biting on a piece of wood, hoping to God you don't drop the soap at lunchtime. That's right.
But why would?
But 90% of the community is going to freak out because all of the games are compatible.
Dude, so Paul, less than 7 is right now. I'm trying to remember. Marvel was clocked at, I think it was 6 was the last one that I saw. But the idea, it's insane the way they can get it. Arcade 1UP, for record, is 8 milliseconds right now.
But like, it's still, they're a bigger company though, Rev. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, you have no idea. I got yelled at by Mike Z, who is like the fucking the Shelby of netcode. He literally wrote the netcode for Skullgirls and for Guilty Gear Strive, and he's like, I would never play on this Arcade 1UP cabinet. He is that much of a snob that he's like, I can see the millisecond delay, and I would never play on this. I can't believe that you run tournaments on this.
But the netcode on Guilty Gear Strive is immaculate. It's
unbelievable.
It's great, yeah.
And that's from his perspective. So,
but I think it's 2 different technologies, right? So you got your net play technology with rollback features, and that's when once you do the connect to the server, there's like a turn server or whatever it's called, and then it tells the other people just talk directly. And then now you're just communicating TCP connection directly to the other person, or maybe it's UDP, I don't know. But like you're just peer-to-peer, right? You're sending just a packet, a really tiny packet that says they just press this button, now these buttons, right? It's like nothing, right? And then there's a little bit of extra metadata, right? That says roll back this game, I know that this graphic or this event that just took place on this game, and you didn't make that decision, right? So it has to kind of like roll back. So there's a little bit of metadata for that in those fighting games, right? But that's not what IIRCade's doing at all. It's MPEG streaming, right?
Right.
It's you're moving controllers and pushing it up to a cloud, and you're streaming video onto their machine. It's the only way you can make it, right? Am I wrong, or is it? Did they say it was peer to peer? I think they said there was a server. Once you say it's a server, the game's running in the cloud.
Server. So if that's the case, let's keep it real. IIRCade console kits just cost you a sale from me, at least, guaranteed. Sorry, you can blame this dude right here.
Maybe for you, if you want to do fighting competitions, this is. I don't know if it's going to work.
What do I want to do? Eggs?
Wait.
Did I bump my head?
Zero Hero said, listen to Justin. He can give us free cable. But
what? Yo, hook it up.
Speed Up says it's a server. But I don't know. Maybe they got something extra going on. Maybe it's not just an emulator running in the cloud. Maybe it's an emulator with... I mean, the way to produce it in a year is you have a server, a Linux box or a Windows box, and you build up an API that's like start the ROM and send the controller inputs from their machine to the cloud, and then stream video back. And then you just get the MPEG buffering really, really nice. So there's like really low buffering, extremely low. So in MPEG streaming, I'm familiar with that a little bit. That's what I do for a living, by the way, is MPEG streaming. And you have all these tweaks where you can say, like, these are how many frames that need to be buffered onto the client machine before it actually displays on it. If you keep that really low, it's like real-time playing. It's like real-time video. So the packet is sent from the server and displayed almost instantly. I don't know. A lot of those systems out there aren't even 60 frames per second. They're like 30 frames per second, right?
Yeah, that's ugly. Like, and just... given the games lineup that they're producing and what they're talking about, because they didn't give us any hints as to what they're releasing Q1. Let's be real, it's probably going to be Q2.
Again, I did ask. So,
dude, and they dodged it. They dodged it. Like,
no, they said it was going to be a couple titles, a couple from each genre, and I think they said like one fighting game or whatever else, and one.
You saw the one fighting game. Let's be real.
There was one. So maybe
Breaker's Revenge.
It looked really good in the demo.
Yeah, and Breakers is legit. Breakers is a legit game. Like, I give them that.
And I know you're into the fighting, but like I still think like playing Gunbird with someone else would be a lot of fun.
Right.
And then if it's not peer-to-peer, then it doesn't matter that they're next to each other, because there were 2 machines. They could be on the same network. It doesn't matter. The whole idea was they were talking to a central server.
Right.
Where was the server? So they're in South Korea. Was the server they were connecting to in the room? Or was that actually whatever services they're using in South Korea? Like here we use Amazon and Paperspace.
So
Those
what's
are the
right
big
approach
two.
then, man? So do they need like little servers, regionally located? And then the problem is there nationwide connectivity issues between East and West Coast?
You got it. This is how it works. That's exactly how it works. So you communicate to a central server, and the central server says, I know where you're at, so therefore I'm going to spin up a server right now with an image instance ready to go. Tell it to play the game, connect the two players, let's go. Here's the idea. Let's say the server's in Chicago, and Rev, you live, where do you live? Minnesota, is that right?
Yeah.
So you live in Minnesota, but where does Mr. Goat here live?
This is a terrible example. He's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Okay, so in that scenario, you'd probably both connect to the Chicago server. But what if one person is in LA and one person's in New York? Then you're gonna have to hop through a server.
And that's
now
the
even
question.
worse than that. Yeah, the interface has to be smooth, and they didn't show any UI. They didn't show any kind of user experience in that example that they showed in that live demo. And that
it sounds like that wasn't ready yet. Like if you were to build this, you could do it all like just literally turn on a server, get a high GPU server, SSH into the machine, grab your emulator, tell it to run. Now it's running, start wiring up. You could totally hack it. You could do a demo really quick. Be like, we got the technology working. It works with all the games. Now we got to build a menu UI that actually makes it work. And that's probably what they're working on right now.
Right.
I can't help but think I'm not going to again, tinfoil hat. I just can't help but think they're like, just plug those two machines together. I don't give a fuck. We are going live on. We need to make this work. Investors are watching. Like we have to make this work. I don't care. Make it work.
I think it's what happened.
It's not the first time a company's done that.
It was too
Tons
smooth
of companies do that.
It was too smooth watching them transition from game to game. I will say that. Way too smooth.
The code.
Well, all that was pre-recorded, right? That was a commercial.
No, they were supposed to be doing that live.
Oh, then they did it live. That's
right.
I saw that.
Rob is saying he's getting rid of Big Blue and he's going to Windjammers. IIRCade,
Okay.
You did it. You got the code always wins.
There's no way. That's sarcastic. There's
TT
no
call.
way.
If you're really gonna do that, dude, hit me up. I'll buy your Big Blue. I know somewhere else it can go.
Code always wins, won't sell it because he's too busy reverse engineering it.
Here's a better question for you on the side. How do you keep up with your chat? Because you have like hundreds of people watching and your chat flies.
Yeah, I don't. Ignore it.
It's not hard. Like Rev, I do this like on an almost daily basis.
I gave up a long time ago.
It's not hard. Like I just like you can sit here and read, multitask. I've literally read every comment. Papa Brad, to that being said, no one's trying to discourage anyone buying an IIRCade product. It's more of just, hey, this is what it is. These are the future faults and what somebody would be getting into. It's more giving the information to other people. That's what it is. It's not hard, Rev. You just sit back, you read the chat. If you have a double shot or you have some grapefruit juice or whatever, you just drink.
I love it, dude. This is hilarious. I'm learning from the greatest, guys. I'm learning from the greatest. It's easy on Friday night. I don't give a shit about the chat on Friday night. I'm watching a match.
Yeah, you know how much shit you miss on a Friday night.
I don't even care. I'm focused. I'm focused on the Warriors at hand. So, I'm assuming, my friend Justin. Can I call you Justin? Do you go by Console Kids? Do you go by?
I go by Kits. You must call. No, Justin's fine.
All right, Mr. You got some big kits, bro. I like it. So let me ask you, man. Is one of those kits an IIRCade kit, or are you all A1 up, or what?
I own an IIRCade. Yes, I do.
All right. So, is the idea of IIRCade that they're a platform? That they are a console, like I've been saying, or are they really truly trying to get into that toy space?
I don't think they're in the toy space. No, I'm gonna try to reiterate what I hear the community say. So the community, the IIRCade community, will say you have to understand IIRCade's position. They want to sell the IIRCade now as a loss leader, and that they're more like a console in the sense that they want to sell you more games, right? So if the average person that buys an IIRCade then buys 10 games, then they'll make their profit, there. Kind of like, I don't know. I worked at Best Buy when I was 18. I would get fired if I sold a printer without the printer cable, because the printer was a loss leader, but the cable was $30. And the printer cable, the old school printer cable,
Oh yeah.
that was like 90% profit, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's be real.
So-
you also had to get that ink sale. That ink sale is where the real money is.
Right. Yeah, that is true.
The attach rate
is
of the inkjets. Yeah.
Right. So when it comes to that's what people say about the IIRCade, and that's the explanation they have for why there's a price drop.
I dig
Right.
it. I dig it.
But when you talk about why is there different artwork, it's like, well, to appeal to different people. It's like, well, the reason why you want to appeal to different people is because the first one wasn't selling, and you need to appeal to more people. You need to expand your.
Did you get your IIRCade
reach.
for free?
No, I paid the Kickstarter.
What was the Kickstarter price?
I want to say it was $3.99, and then I paid $50 extra for shipping, and then $50
bad.
for the glass.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But I
That's
did get
not
all the
bad.
games that I own for free.
You do, because you know people, or do they fall off the back of a truck?
They have an influencer program, and
I think it's
And-
because Ralph is from Providence, Rhode Island, and things just happen to fall off the back of trucks sometimes. He knows people in high places that get you
I don't know
downloads.
about that.
That's
No?
controversial, Rev.
Is
think
it?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's controversial.
No,
You can't
it's
say
not.
that.
You can
Listen,
get
listen,
free
listen,
games.
listen.
People
Justin
are
is-
going to
he-
believe you. That's what I
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
no,
Justin is
For out
white
of
meat,
10
baby
people
face,
that get
straight
your
line,
sarcasm,
like,
one
yeah.
person's like, that's
Dude,
real,
somebody's-
and they'll repeat it on the next stream.
Somebody's
I'm
writing that shit
emailing
on the
Console
internet
Kids
right now,
off
like
right
console
now.
kids gets free games. What? Like, why would you do that, bro? Like, well, you might be chilling and chilling, bro, but we're not that. Listen, we are not that platform over here. I'm about to say fuck Rev in a second. We are not that platform, okay?
Dude, fuck Rev, bro. Fuck Rev. He's a madman, dude. The guy's an idiot. Don't listen to him. Oh my god.
Usasa Fam Bam, he's the man there. Do you know how many cabs that guy owns?
He said 21 or 23.
23.
I just want his hat.
Do you know how many children he has?
23.
7.
Awesome.
Oh,
See,
oh my
that's
God.
why. And that's how you get in the door. But babe,
He's got some
little Timmy and
3
little
cabs
Timmy would
per
like to play
kid type
Turtles.
of thing.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
awesome.
Any more than 2, you're outnumbered, and you and your wife lose. Good luck, bro. You're done.
Yeah.
They're just plotting against you at that point. Listen, guys, this is off rails. We've been going way too long. Way too long.
It's long. It's only an hour and a half.
It's an hour
It's
and a
long.
half.
It's long. Yeah, I guess it's long.
It
for what
is,
we're
man.
doing. I'm so used to streaming on like for like 5-6 hours on the other place and whatever else.
Yeah.
It's
Joe
it's
Rogan
weird.
streams for 3 hours. What's wrong with you guys?
Dude,
Every
Justin does
episode,
that's-
3 times
that's
a week.
even at night.
That's Rev needing to go get tucked in and have his binky and get his warm milk. You know what I mean? And have New Sensation pat him on the head before he goes. to
I
sleep.
will.
How you
I
doing?
will tell you this. This is the right answer, Rev. When you run out of steam, close your stream.
Dude, for sure. Definitely. And ultimately, like, you kind of just came in and did a big old doo-doo butter sandwich on how this actually works. I was fun speculating, and you were like, here's reality. They won't have good fighting.
I could be wrong.
Oh.
I'm a technologist, but like I don't know everything. But that's my perspective. And my information could be old, but that's what
Are
I
you
understand.
a technologist like Tony Stark as a
Did
futurist?
you just say Tony Hawk, bro?
I don't know why I called myself a technologist. I don't even know what that word means.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
that's
amazing. That's amazing. That's like when I was a pizza delivery driver, I called myself an Italian food technician. It fucking works, man. All day
Here's
long.
what I think I've always thought. I'm a really, really good salesperson. I'm a really good salesperson. That's what I am. I convinced a whole bunch of people that I'm a software engineer.
I'll take it, bro. I'll
Wow, wow.
take it. You do well to salespeople. You really do. You do amazing, man. I'm loving it. So listen, guys, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna wrap it up. Mike's gonna be taking the after party. So will Justin. Justin does streams like 3 times a night. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. There's 53 people watching this. I've never had 53 people watching anything other than a tournament.
Dude, your video popped up right away, and I was like, I'm in. It was interesting. You guys are great together, by the way. Keep doing this.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not a guest. He's now permanent.
I like him, dude. I like him. It's a good vibe. He brings it. He keeps it 100.
I like me too.
In all
Thank you.
seriousness, sometimes there's just chemistry that works. You guys have it.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Well, listen, man. Fuck, you're on here. Let's do it. So, console kits to the lovers and to the haters, man. What you got going on?
I have a lot going on. I got a couple reviews from Arcade 1UP come out because, they're the best in the home arcade, so that's why I exclusively cover their content, and I don't care about any of the other companies. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I upset your feelings? Anyway, So I got a couple videos coming out this week, and I look forward to you enjoying that. And every Sunday I have a podcast.
Oh my god!
Damn!
Woo!
Oh, that's great.
You don't play fighting games with that shit talk, bro. I like it. You got it in there.
Oh, I'm working on it. Maybe afterwards you can give me some lessons because I'm feeling the Hadoukens, and they're starting to come out whenever I want them to. But I'm 9 out of 10 right now.
I like it.
So that's my new thing. I don't know if this is a thing. When you try to get into a fighting game, is it when you think Hadouken, it happens? There's no. I need to remove the lag from my brain to the action.
And the more you do it, it just happens. So
you already lost. So I'll tell you, my friend. So one, you're building the neurosynapses, right? So you're building that neural pathway. The other thing is you need to understand it's the 3 F's. You got to understand the 3 F's.
Okay.
But the key is understanding the future of what's going to be coming. So like you said, hey, I want to throw a Hadouken and it comes out. You need to be thinking 2, 3, and 4 moves ahead.
So fighting games is chess, but
Yes.
like really intense.
Yeah.
Fast
I love it. I could get into this.
So some jabroni castles queen side, you know what I mean, dude? Like if you see it coming, dude, have a bishop on the beeline. Oh yeah, dude, I'm a chess nerd. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, very much so, man. And
Yeah,
like
I got some ways to go because I'm still at the first part where I'm like, I just want to hurt him right now. I can't think ahead
out
yet.
There where you can do that, man. Right? There's definitely games out there or characters out there that are console kids friendly. So I'm looking forward.
I'm starting with Ryu. Should I go somewhere else?
Yeah, definitely. What game are you talking?
Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition.
Go with Blanca, go with Honda, go with Chun-Li. You're welcome.
Yeah, charge characters will help you out a lot. Yeah,
correct. Any of those, they're called Shotokans. Shotokan karate. Anybody who has a fireball motion, a hurricane kick motion, or a Dragon Ball or an uppercut, Dragon Ball Z uppercut, any of those characters require precision. Where the charging characters, you literally could be.
Can we do a live stream some other time where this is all we talk about?
I've been asked,
teaching console kids how to play Street Fighter
next week.
Yeah,
that's the topic for next week.
Because I'm interested, and I think other people would be interested in a very like 101 how to be amazing at fighting games.
We'll talk, man. I think I know that. We'll talk, man. I've had a lot of requests for me to do this shit, so maybe it's time to actually open up the Rev School for Gifted Youngsters.
I'll help you with content. As an example, with My Life in Gaming, one of my favorite YouTubers out there, they have this like 101 class on console modding and RGB.
Yeah.
And it's literally become like, oh, you want to get into Nintendo RGB? Go watch the 101 class from We Need like a Rev 101 class to get into fighting. And this is you then breeding your new audience.
I appreciate it, man. We'll definitely talk offline, bro. I gotta pick your brain some more. You're planting seeds that need to be watered for sure, my friend.
All right, sounds
sure.
good.
Moat, my man. Let me ask you, bro. The lovers, the haters, you got a lot going on. What do you got to tell them? Oh shit.
So now that I'm full screen, and I don't know how many people are watching. But if you acknowledge me in the chat, I expect to see a bunch of ones in this moment. Now, if you don't already know and you're not watching this on YouTube, what the fuck are you doing? Because clearly you're here. Go sub to the channel because like there's product reviews and weekly opinions on Arcade One Up or at Games or wherever the fuck I feel like talking about. If you like live gaming content where I can talk shit like we talk shit about Rev, dude, I have an amazing thing on my Twitch channel with Rev like cutting a promo for me. So if you want to see that, twitch.tv/MikeWallTrades. And we're going to do this like next week because I'm going to do it. And then if Rev doesn't like it, fuck it. I'll give him some Metamucil and we'll keep going. But gimmicks aside, I'm going to take the belt off.
Did you say Metamucil?
Metamucil, bro. You're over 40. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Get your fiber.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Damn. But yeah, man, you guys know where I'm at. I'm not hard to find. And and appreciate the ones in the chat. Appreciate you.
Got a lot of ones. You got.
Welcome to Die. I'm coming for that ass, bro. I don't think I forgot. I didn't forget doing Puzzle Fighter, bro. Continue.
Be careful. There's not much left. I actually found Welcome to Die in Marvel vs. Capcom the other day.
And I almost spit, bro.
Dude, I cut like 3.5 pounds of bacon off his ass after what he did to my wife on that Super Puzzle Fighter tournament. Took his gold rank and everything, man. He's back to purple rank. I said, "You're at the kids' table," and he went, "Okay, Daddy, I'm going back."
But did Noob, did you thank him afterwards?
No comment. Here we go. So I appreciate everybody being out there, man. This is an insane time. We're gonna find something to do. I don't know. Maybe Tuesdays is a good time. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I appreciate everybody out there. Check it out this Friday. I'm gonna do a chill and chat with the wife this Friday. We're gonna be
Oh, is that Justin?
Do it, brother.
What the fuck? Are you doing this live? Are you doing this live?
I thought we were just ending the show. I thought you said your thing, and I was just like,
woo! Hold on. God damn. He just took it to the new level. Console Kits. Check out my man Console Kits.
Hey, Justin. Hold on a second.
Justin, I'm gonna play as long. I'm gonna play you out.
Yo. Justin,
do it, Rev.
Justin, hold on. Justin, play some Wonderwall. No,
wait, what? This show is not a Wonderwall show.
No. Just play some Wonderwall. Just
Wonderwall. You need to roll those joints smaller. Here we go.
I'm not doing no Wonderwall.
I'm taking us out. Here we go. Guys, put your quarters on the glass. Champions Edition with Rev today, baby. I appreciate you guys being here. We were talking IIRCade. There are announcements for online and that online fighting game styles. That's going to be unique. I appreciate everybody being out here. Check out Console Kids. Justin, my man, thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe to his channel. Mike of All Trades on Twitch and also on YouTube. The King putting it down. Acknowledge the head of the streaming table. I'm going to acknowledge him on December 3rd when he shows up, and him and UAG are going to be taking it on. The loser will eat the devil's taint chip, the spiciest chip known to man. The winner gets to laugh. Ha, ha, ha. You're dying. And then we're going to sit back and we're going to watch some Super Turbo Puzzle Fighter. December 3rd, this Friday, chill and chat, Rev and New Sensation. Check us out. Play us out, my man. I appreciate you.
Do it, guys. See you guys in the next video. This is where you